Alrighty, so we are going to do a quick recap because it's been 2 weeks since the last one.
And I haven't been there for the
Also,
last
that,
hour.
yes. So
Mm.
essentially, what happened last week was you guys found out that Max was meeting with the head of Aegis Securities, Henry White, and you tailed Max back to his apartment to find out what his next target was. Unfortunately, you weren't able to get close enough to see. However, you kind of surmised from what you have found that most likely what's happened is Max has been hired by Henry White to basically attack the headquarters of the neighborhood watch, as well as has been assigned to possibly kidnap, maybe kill uh, Gideon's sister Emily, who you all know is currently scheduled to be at a soccer practice on Sunday morning. So at the moment, it is currently Saturday night. You've reconvened in the basement headquarters of the Salisbury House, and you are going to be talking to Phantom Bite, who is the person who's kind of like your guy in the chair, and he has given you information on where to find Emily in the city. He knows her schedule because her and Abby are actually pretty close. And so Phantom Bite is going to give you that information to go to the soccer match to just kind of keep an eye out, see if anything happens there. I do know that there was a plan to go to Regency Estates as well to see if you can catch her before she goes to soccer practice. And you guys also wanted to talk to Emily's father about some things, maybe specifically to how he's involved in all of this. So that's kind of where we left off. Is you guys were either going to decide to go to the Regency Estates first, or you were going to head straight to the soccer match.
This makes one mega question. Did you turn on the recording and all of that
Yes, it is.
properly? Of
We're
course.
good. Yes, I practiced my microphone. I did the clap test. My microphone is working.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
So if he's going to appear tomorrow, I will need some equipment. 5 liters of kerosene, a blowtorch, and maybe AK-47, just in case.
You like to be prepared, don't you?
He shrugs. You never know.
Well, it just so happens they're having a Croatian bazaar next door to the soccer match, so maybe you'll get lucky.
You can't get proper
Oh,
equipment from Croatians. They're buying NATO stuff. We make our own. Or import from other non-aligned countries.
Right. Wasn't there something about, wasn't we going to go and see your father? Well, there
Yeah,
was potentially a plan
Reginald.
to go and see your father.
Mm-hmm.
Reginald, yes. Um, Basically to let him know that his daughter's in danger.
Right, but how is he going to believe us? Or unless he kicks us out because,
Or we could just go to the soccer match and hang around and see what happens.
makes sense.
I am on the
But I would
wrong.
like to get. Sorry.
Ignore me.
Oh, okay.
I would like to get paid.
For what specifically?
Anything. We need the money.
Anything at all.
We're not doing the cheap labor, Everything that
Oh,
we
well,
do
well.
requires expensive equipment. Even if it's
My
provided
Yeah.
from
powers
black
got
markets.
taken away.
No, you'd have your
And
powers
that.
back by now.
Okay, that doesn't change the statement.
Oh, okay. Right. Good point.
Yeah, this is why we need to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing this for peanuts. Is that
Well,
how
at the
you say
moment,
it here?
I'll suggest we are.
Oh, really? You have a bag of peanuts?
Mm.
Phantom
Can I
Bite
have
Kind
some?
of allergic to
kind of
those.
like looks at the open bag of corn nuts on his desk and slowly just moves it into his pockets. It's like he
I
also
can't live off peanuts. I can't make a booze out of them.
Yeah, yes, you can technically.
I'm sure you
It's
could even
not-
try that.
I can imagine the taste of it. I can live with it though.
I
If
heard
there's
Yeah.
that
nothing, I'll survive.
somewhere uh down south that they figured out a way to make some sort of like peanut brittle moonshine. I don't
Mm.
understand why you can make alcohol with the moon, but good on them.
For some reason, in this God's forsaken country, you can't make your own alcohol, which is the greatest stupidity ever since, I don't know, since
I think it depends.
Hungarians inhabited the Pannonian Basin. But yes,
I I think it depends on what region you're in for the at because from the areas I have heard of, you can just kind of do it. You can't
well,
sell it,
no law can
but
stop
you
me
can
from doing
kind of
that. I hope so, at least.
okay.
It's like a life necessity, like breathing air and not drinking water. I can survive without that, but you get the idea.
Y-
Mm.
We.
Right.
so
So, budget for kerosene.
I don't think you can
are
make
you guys
kerosene.
going to the local Home
That's
Depot
a
to pick
surprise
up some
tool we'll
kerosene?
use
Or?
later.
Sorry, what?
That's my fancy. You were saying,
I was saying it's like so. Are we taking a detour to the local Home Depot to pick up some kerosene, or are you guys going to go
or
straight?
petrol station,
Yeah.
whatever's closer.
Mm-hmm.
Depends where they sell kerosene. That's aeroplane fuel.
Yeah, but it
Do they
burns
sell
quite
kerosene
well.
in? Do they sell kerosene in garages? I don't know.
Oh, even better idea. We can go to the airport and steal it from the nearest airplane. We just need a, two-way lead pipe and
You're trying really
to be really
hard to
fast.
derail this entire one. This episode. Like, come on, you're killing me here.
Max, give me a better vendors.
Yeah, just go to the garage and get some petrol or gas or whatever you want to call it.
Yes, that would be simpler.
Yeah, but high calorie.
So
petrol.
here's what we do. We get some high calorie fuel power from a local jet engine. And then we fly said jet engine in a low flow kind of like buzz over the soccer field, and we will drop kerosene over the field and light it on fire.
That seems like a bad idea.
I
Was
heard
that-
that story somewhere, but no, I don't think.
Was that your plan, Mita?
I
Wouldn't put it past them.
well, it is one of the plans, but not for this scenario.
That is Plan
one for
Z.
later.
No, it's Plan C actually.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Let's hope we don't get to that point.
Exactly. Grandpa,
right.
stop talking to me.
So what's the ultimate decision here? Are you guys going to Regency Estates to warn the father, or are you going straight to the soccer field to stake that out?
Hmm.
If we have a proper way to enter the place where Reginald lives, because I don't think we are acquaintances with him.
How much
Well, we're not
time
acquaintances.
You
no.
you do know where he lives because that was the first place you went to.
Yeah,
that
we've
was
been
his
there,
house.
yeah.
So you have been there. You do know where he is.
He might remember
Right.
you, actually.
Hey,
Probably that's not the best idea then. I'll stay in the car or go to the petrol station.
hey, Bites, could I borrow this mask real quick?
He says, yeah. I don't care.
Great.
Just don't break it because it's vintage.
She kind of just stares at them, look them up and down.
Daughter, a regular sock can work wonders if you're going to the bank.
It's going to be,
You don't
it's going
need
to
a
be part of
mask.
your costume.
A regular sock.
No, it is to warn the father and scare the life out of him that way so he doesn't follow me.
Well, you can do the same job with the
Okay.
sock, but alright. So I guess we go to the Reginald's estate.
Go see Reginald then. Okay.
I'll stay
Alright.
outside or go to get fuel.
Oh God. Means I've got to negotiate with him.
You can do the talking. It will be good for you.
The problem is if they recognize me from the party. I mean, not problem for me, but for
Yeah,
all
you-
of us, because, you know,
Yeah, you did make quite the splash when you was
it
there.
was an accident. It happens. It might happen tomorrow again, but it happens.
I was busy for the event. I apologize.
You didn't miss much. The food wasn't that great. No roasted pork.
I mean, it still was free food. We can't be choosers. If we're being beggars.
There was
That
a
is also
significant
correct.
amount of smoke, fire, and screaming.
And finest furniture straight out of Austria.
Yes, also that.
Is persuade a skill?
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, I can ask my
rapport.
cousins. Maybe they have one.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I actually have a pretty decent rapport.
Yeah, rapport is basically persuasion in this.
As rapport. Okay, my rapport is not that bad. Okay.
My rapport is a +4.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow. Okay. Mine's only a +2.
Oh, I guess I'm
I don't
doing
think
this.
I have that much. Yeah, you're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it's +0.
That's not your strong suit. Okay. Well, you can drive us up there, and then we'll get out and attempt to.
Question: is the father married?
You would know that the wife has actually passed away from a unknown disease. She died suddenly.
Okay. Has he been known to be grieving?
Uh,
'Cause
this would have happened like several years ago, so this isn't recent.
Okay, that will make what I do easier.
Oh no, you're gonna
Mm.
hit on him.
Oh no. Not again.
Not again.
Okay.
It
Right.
looks like a plan.
it would
Right,
be
into
such
the
a
car.
shame for
Oh.
your children to grow up with a beautiful stepmother.
Right, but who wants to drive? Because I can't drive while I'm drunk. I mean, I can, but you know, it will be fun only for me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think jalopies are roadworthy in this century.
I don't have a license.
And
Like
I think
Scorphinus.
there are people who test you on alcohol, so yeah.
Okay. I will drive sensibly.
Okay. On the wrong side of the road because you don't
On the wrong
realize.
side of the
God no.
So we have a guy that doesn't know how to drive, could drive drunk if he tried. We have a lady that goes into like the shadow realm that would scare the shit out of like any sensible person. And then we have a British person who just moved to America and is driving on the wrong side of the road. This is perfect. I love it.
I will play the music.
We're going to be playing, what do they call that? Benny Hill.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can go Benny Hill, but I can drop you
Okay,
some
what's
music
wrong-
if you want to ruin this
Why are
session
all
to
these
the end.
cars driving at me?
They're all honking at you. How
Out of the way.
rude.
Midas, I
You
think
know,
you're
Midas,
supposed to
I think-
be in the other lane.
No, it's fine. Those idiots are driving the opposite way. Tune in the music.
Oh,
Okay.
2 versus 1.
The traffic lights work the same way.
Yeah, they do.
It's still red to start and green to go.
Actually, no, technically they would be backwards for you because like they'd just be like showing the poles and you wouldn't see the lights at all. You're just like, that's weird. There's no lights on these poles. I guess I keep going then. And the stop signs would be backwards too.
This is how we get pulled over by the cops.
Yeah, immediately a cop just shows up. He's driving backwards. Pull over!
Oh god.
He's just like in full reverse the whole time.
Is there seem to be an officer problem? Haha, you get the joke. Officer
Yes,
problem.
good one.
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
We're not going to waste time doing that. It's fine.
What? Why is the steering wheel on the wrong side of this car?
Mitar,
It is-
pull us. Don't worry, I have measures against situations like this, and he pulls out $100 bribe.
Yeah, but it's like in rubles. So the guy's like, great, I can buy a coffee with this.
No, I was paid in dollars. That's why I live
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, I don't think the
Not the
police
point.
officer
Not
was
people
willing to take a bribe, but he's just gonna look at like the
Okay,
way
200.
he's just gonna take a look at the way Matar is dressed. He's like, ah, Your Majesty, perhaps you should drive on the other side of the road. It would be safer.
Pleasure is mine. We will do so.
It's very odd that you're wearing blue surgical gloves, but I'm not gonna make mention of it in my report. I'm just gonna, yeah,
That's Midas, it means Midas.
yeah,
Yeah.
Midas, yeah. So he's just gonna be like, you know what? Just get on the other side of the road, and remember that you're in America, where we have miles, and yeah.
Oh, we have miles. We have
Yes.
miles in Britain. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So at least you're familiar with that
Yeah.
part.
The only familiar part.
Yeah. Fair
Yes,
enough.
it is for me. Yes. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I'll ask you to explain the traffic lights as well.
Yeah. So
Just-
green means go. Yellow means
I
slow
say
down
green
to a
means go.
stop. Red means stop.
That is
Oh,
optional.
that's the
rules
same
in
then.
my
That's
He's
country.
good.
looking very closely at the license you provided him, and he's like, okay, it doesn't say you're colorblind on here, so I think you're good. As long as you know what red, green, and yellow look like.
One
Just
question.
making sure they were the
Officer.
same.
One question. These rules, with the lights. In my country, they're optional. Is the same work here, or?
The officer
No, I think
shakes
they're
his head
mandatory here.
no, and immediately just walks away.
It's all right. I'm driving.
All right, go on.
I mean, I
Okay.
could. I just, like I said, I don't have a license.
Oh, you don't need one, daughter. You learn it
Mm.
on your way.
So that would explain why while I'm driving, I'm right next to the curb.
Yes. For sure.
Yes. Okay. So no. Ah, right. Yes. Okay. A bit strange at junctions, but Okay.
Yeah. Heaven forbid there should be any roundabouts between you and this
oh
destination.
god,
Dear God.
it's America. You
don't-
don't have roundabouts in America.
Oh, they don't have a lot. So you're
Wait,
in luck there.
We have roundabouts in the States. It's just they don't work the way you want them to work.
Hmm.
All right.
All right. So you guys eventually make it to the oh, wait. Regency Estates. You're heading there first. Yeah.
We're going
So-
to Regency Estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You eventually make it to Regency Estates, and you make it to the gate, and the security officer is asking who is there and what is your business.
Okay. I actually think that Seraphim should handle this because she's the one with the best rapport skill.
Yeah.
All
that's fine.
right.
We're just drivers.
Yes.
All right. Let me get on to something more, I don't know, civilized.
Ha.
Get out of the car.
Yes, ma'am. And Mitar goes out and opens the door, even though he's wearing greasy shirt, but acting professionally at least.
Midas, out.
What?
Out.
What?
Get
Oh,
out of the car.
okay. Oh, aren't we driving further?
Well, right.
No.
You're up to the gate
Oh.
right now, and the gate's closed, and there's a security officer asking what your business is. He's not letting you through right now.
Oh,
Well,
never mind.
why are we getting out of the car? Can't you just tell him what our business is? That we've heard of a potential threat to his daughter, and it's very urgent that we see Reginald straight away.
So you literally just said the thing.
Oh, well, hello, officer. Yes, what I just said.
He's not really an officer. He's a security guard, basically.
Oh, well,
I was
I
asked.
was just, I was just trying to be nice.
Ah.
How do you address a security guard?
I guess
Sir.
by his name tag.
Ah,
Hello,
Jenkins,
Jerry.
Mr. Jenkins,
Is it?
Jerry.
Jenkins.
Jerry
You're-
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh, Jerry. Of course I know you.
Oh, word, that
Were
is a
you an
large
undead in your previous life?
He gives you a raised eyebrow and goes, "No."
Ah, I watch too many children's shows. May we
Yes.
have an audience with Mr. Reginald? We are his business partners.
No, we're not. We're here to report that there is a threat against his daughter, and we're here to help him.
So he gets on the radio. He's like, "Sir, I have some individuals here that are threatening the life of your daughter."
No, I'm
No.
not threatening the life of a daughter. Come on.
We have warning
Do I look like a
of
threat?
Anonymous report of potential problem, That's how it
Correction
works.
on that. They are actually reporting there's a threat on the daughter. And you hear some kind of like muffled speech. And the gate opens. So he's like, "All right, head on in."
Thank you.
Jenkins. Okay, so we drive up to presumably the front door and
Yeah, Mita
Walk
is
at the-
putting X spray. Below,
yes, you look after the car, Mito.
All right, I'll go and do my business. Good luck.
Yeah,
See
not in the
you
car.
in an hour.
Okay.
He drives away.
Okay.
Where's he going?
To get
Right,
a blowtorch
Oh, jeez.
and kerosene.
And the kerosene. Yes, of course you are. I know you're going to get back in again. Okay. So, yeah, up the steps, into the front door, knock on the front door.
All right. It is answered by what looks to be a service attendant, so like a butler, and he kind of lets you into the main foyer where Reginald is standing at the top of the staircase here, and he makes his way down the stairs. He's holding like what looks to be like maybe like a whiskey sour, maybe like an alcoholic drink in like a small glass. It is like 9 a.m. in the morning, so I'm
Right.
guessing this is probably his morning routine. Not entirely sure, but yeah. And he takes a quick swig of it, and he's like, "So you have news that my daughter is in danger? By who?"
Oh, Jesus, forgotten.
I didn't take notes.
It's okay. Your
No,
characters
I've lost
would
mine.
know that the person who was given the assignment was named Max Steele. He is a known sort of like super villain.
Oh,
type.
yes, Max Steele.
Yeah, Max Steele. He's basically a super villain for hire. Apparently, he was assigned to kidnap the daughter or maybe even kill her. You're not entirely sure. You just know
We're
that
not sure if it's going to be killing or kidnapping, but your daughter has been threatened with this from Magnus Steele,
Max Steele.
Max Steele, and as soon as we collected this information, we needed to inform you as soon as possible. It is the right course of action, considering that it is your family member.
So he says
And
that is very kind of you, but he's not sure what exactly is in it for you. Is this out of the kindness of your heart? What exactly is your motive here?
well, aside from the kindness of our heart, obviously that if we were to offer our services for helping to guard your daughter, then we would expect some recompense.
Ah, so it's money that you're looking for.
as well as doing a good turn. Yes,
He
the
will
two aren't mutually exclusive.
he will take another sip of his drink and he says, "Well, as much as I appreciate the offer, my men will handle it. She is under armed guard at all times, wherever she is. My men will be able to take care of her just fine."
I'm sure that that is correct, though. But
Are you armed
um,
guard powered?
if if we
Oh,
were if the attack occurred and your armed guards proved unsuitable, if we were simply in the vicinity and you only paid us if we were actually useful in saving your daughter, how would that sound?
If by some stretch of the imagination that my armed guards were incapacitated, I would be more than willing to supply some sort of compensation for your protection of my daughter. Yes.
Then I believe we have a deal, sir.
Very well. She is at, and then he'll give you the address to the downtown soccer field. But you guys kind of already had that information.
So,
But
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes. We already knew that. But thanks anyway.
okay. Did you have any other questions
Okay,
before you head out?
I don't. Do you, Seraphim?
well, considering that I was not required for my set of skills, I do not think it's a problem.
Oh,
But hmm?
sorry, I have a question for the GM. Has Seraphim's powers returned?
Oh yes, she would have gotten those back.
Yes.
She
Okay.
knows she has them back now. Yeah.
Right. Sorry, carry on.
So,
Excuse me.
did you have anything else you wanted to add to that, or are you guys
Um,
good to go?
I think we
I'm
are
good to go.
good to take our leave. She will give an oddly courtly bow,
Mm-hmm.
but will leave.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. So you guys leave the estates. You've established that if any need were to arise for the protection of his daughter, you would immediately jump in to assist. Otherwise,
Yes.
perfect. All right. So you guys make it to the soccer park. It is early in the afternoon. Um, and it just so happens that Gideon and Emily are at the park together. It doesn't take long for you to spot her on the field as soon as I figure out how to get her on here. Okay, so she's basically the goalie, and
Okay.
you see children running back and forth across the
Right. Oh,
field,
here we
kind
go.
of kicking the ball back and forth. Gideon's watching from the sidelines. You notice that they have like the vehicle parked on the side, along with two generic looking security guards who clearly have no names because I didn't have the time to come up with any.
No.
We'll just call them guard one and guard
Joseph and Joe.
two. Yeah.
So
Joe and
Joe.
Joseph. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna actually park this down here. It's gonna be
Okay. Can you just remind me, who was it who assigned Max Steele to this? Was it Gideon? Or am I remembering this wrong?
Gideon. No, Gideon was the brother. He didn't assign anybody to this. This was actually done through Henry White,
yeah, those.
who's the head of the
Yeah.
Aegis security.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. So what you say his name was?
Henry White is the name of the
Henry
person
White.
who assigned the
Yeah.
hit, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
For a second, I thought that was the bioengineering guys.
Not quite. Yeah, they're the
Informations need to be recalibrated. Ah, finally a good, proper game of football, not that American shit you people call football.
I'm not even
All right,
American.
neither of you are American. Sorry. You're a
Yeah,
cultured
I
people.
am older than you.
Daughter,
What?
I understand you want to grow up, but it will come with age, wisdom.
She will like have her eye twitch. I'm probably
Uh,
old. You know what? I do not have to waste my energy on this. I don't. Sure, yes, with wisdom comes age, and you have so much of it. Mm.
You want a
hmm.
drink to calm down. Alright, you're underage. In my country, I
Okay.
would give you, but here now.
Mm, I am
Yeah, she doesn't mean the petrol.
193.
You, Midas.
Me, I'm 23.
So, that's. You can drink then, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can drink,
Want some?
but not right now. These blue lines are they zones?
Yes, these are kind of the zones that I've already put in
Okay,
ahead of time.
so okay. Point to remember: if he gets in the same zone as you, your powers, you'll lose your powers. So keep your distance.
Yeah. So while you guys are watching the game sort of unfold, you notice specifically Emily has pretty good reflexes for a just like a little kid. She's like 10, 11, but she's easily deflecting every shot that gets hit at her. It almost like she's anticipating where the ball is going to go and then immediately just catches it. So it kind of feels like she's very good goalie for what she does.
Mm.
Now, um, Gideon sees you guys arrive, and he kind of just like walks over to you and asks, like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Watching a game, having a drink, remembering how it was back home. Though we would fight after the game and during the game, but, you know, we won't do that,
You
hopefully.
won't be fighting after the game.
Yeah, Gideon doesn't really believe you, Matar. Gideon's just like, every time you show up, especially you, and he points to Matar, bad things happen. What is going on?
I believe it's due to the companionship I'm witnessing, not up to me, The trouble always appears around and it just happens for me to be around. And
It's
you get a bit
because
aggressive when you drink this much, but you
Right.
want some
um,
finest booze, I made it myself. He offers it to get in.
we're here with Reginald's permission.
Oh,
We
that
we
too.
have heard we have heard that something might be happening today.
Okay. So yeah, Gideon's like, what
You ever
exactly is
have
happening?
you ever heard have you ever heard of Max Steele?
Gideon says he's sort of familiar with that. Some kind of like supervillain for hire.
Yeah. Well, he's for hire. He's been hired apparently.
To do what exactly?
That's what we're here to find out.
I look at what's her name, Emily.
Yeah, her name's Emily. Yeah.
I better write the name down because I forget names as easily as breathing. Um, I look at Emily and I look at him and I say, um, there may be a hit. He may have been booked for a hit.
For both of you.
That's ridiculous. Emily's just like 10 years old. Why would anyone put a hit on a girl?
Enough
Well, who's a father?
target.
Who's a father?
Or, well, my dad, Reginald.
Yeah.
Run some money.
So nice way to get to your father. Somebody who can't really put up a good fight.
In essence, we're doing you a favor.
Oh,
Helping the poor and those that cannot defend themselves. Stories like that.
I guess if you guys are here, it's better than nobody at all. I mean, if they're planning on
I mean,
having a
it
supervillain
might
show up.
it might be nothing. It might be nothing. In which case, we don't get paid, and
Yeah, that's the best case. Well, for you, best case.
bad news for us. But there you go.
Hmm.
No harm done.
So, a bit of time passes, and I will say that you guys do notice several unmarked SUVs, because of course they are, start to make their way onto the soccer field itself. And you also notice that getting out of the vehicle are several men with just like pistols drawn and guns, Uzis, just like pretty much like small arms as well. And out of one of the back of the SUVs is one of the biggest looking uh, gorillas you've ever seen. Well, not gorilla, but like a man the size of a gorilla. He looks like a shaved gorilla, basically. Very muscular,
Gorilla.
very big, very intimidating, and
Oh my
he
God.
ends up. All the men start getting out of their cars. They immediately shoot their guns into the air, scaring off a majority of the people on the field. All the children begin to run. Emily starts to run as well, but the very large man immediately makes his way over to her and kind of grabs her by the scruff of her jersey and starts pulling her towards one of the SUVs over here.
Smex, one question.
Mhm.
Would this count as a surprise round?
No, there are no surprise rounds. What we would do is we would roll for initiative, and then depending on how high you get on your roll, we would
Yeah, I
see
know,
who
but
goes
like I
first.
have precognition and stuff like that, so in case I would
Okay.
probably jump in front
You're
before
always at the
he...
top of the roll. So you would basically, yeah. So technically, what you would do is like you would get your own surprise round, and then
Yeah.
we do the initiative, because if you have got precognition,
Okay,
yeah. So you get to do one thing.
right.
How do
I'll
we
just
roll for initiative again?
So you have to click on your notice, and you have to roll that.
Gotcha.
Notice.
I still go first.
Yeah, you're still at the top of the round. It's not bad, but yeah, we're gonna get that done. Move all these. Okay, so we are gonna add all of you. That's probably a quicker way to do this, but either way. So what are you doing, Natar?
I will run in front of Emily and pour myself with gasoline. That's my turn.
Fantastic.
So between Emily and the big guy.
All right. Well, no, he's already got her by the scruff of her jersey, so they are essentially, in case of point, grappled at this point.
Okay, I'll jump at him and poke my finger in his eyes.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna try and break the grapple using a
Yeah.
physical attack. I want you to roll physique.
I mean, fight.
Fight, yeah, and then he will roll his physique.
4.
So let's see here.
4. That's a good one.
Well, it's
Oh,
0,
not
so
the
could have
worst.
been worse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who did I have? I know. Oh, yep, that's what I called him. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in just to remind me of who you are actually fighting. Okie dokie then. So yep, I will roll his physique and see how we do. His is okay. He got a 2 and you got a 4. So yes, you managed to poke him in the eyes, and he drops Emily onto the ground. So there is that. I will have the enemy roll and then the big guy roll. So enemy got that, and then big guy got this. And then I have the other people. So we have a 0, a 3 for Midas. And then Veiled got a 1. Put that in order. Okay, so we start at the top first and go down. So next up is the big guy. He is going to grapple you, Mitar, and he's going to attempt to throw you.
Okay, if that's physical, I can use notice to
It is
like
physical.
contest it. Okay. So I roll or you roll first? I mean, doesn't matter.
So, well, yeah. So I will roll, and then you tell me what you get.
Okay.
So you're rolling your notice instead of your
Yeah,
physique?
with +8 modifier.
Right.
Well, +3 +8, that's +2, 11. Yeah, +11.
Are the security guards doing anything?
Not yet.
Hmm.
So 2 +8, that's 10.
10. Okay, yep, you easily beat that, and you managed
Yeah,
to
you
dodge his
basically,
grab.
yeah, you see Mitar like standing like martial arts position, say ancient Serbian technique, kolino rebra, and he dodges.
All right, Scimitar, you're up.
Me
Actually,
again,
wait,
oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
wait, hold on. Oh yeah,
Smacks, I don't think I get the
Midas.
surprise round.
My
Sorry.
mistake.
Yeah,
It
so
was
next
Midas.
one, yeah.
Yeah,
Midas, yeah.
Midas is
Yeah.
up, and then
Okay.
Mitar's turn.
I'm going to try and cut off his escape route for now.
Okay.
So oh gosh, that's too far away. I can't do that. How can I do things in the next zone? So I am going to try and bring Emily closer to us.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't remember how to do this. Add force will when attacking with telekinesis. I'm not attacking. So use will to discard objects. So human size is a +2 obstacle.
Right. So you add a
And
+2 depending on what you're targeting.
well,
Can
no,
move small
it's
objects with the mind. Use
yeah.
will to
I've
attack
got
targets.
telekinetic
Okay.
mind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you use will to attack to move large objects, something human sized. I mean, is +2, so that's a
Right.
+2 that I've got to beat, or +2 to the difficulty you
It'll
assign
be
to
a
it
+2
normally.
to the difficulty. So I would make it a 4 for that case.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to roll at
Right.
least a 5 to prevent
Yeah.
any minor consequences.
Okay. So I'm going to roll will. Come on. 5.
Oh, well, look at that. So yeah,
Amazing.
using will to lift the object. So you have lifted her. She's off
And
the
I'm gonna
ground and kind of floating, we'll say about 5 feet off the ground.
bring her this way. Pull her this way.
Well, it says you can lift. It doesn't say you can pull her this way. That would probably be your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So you lifted her off the ground. Then,
Yeah.
let's see here. Basic telepathy, influence, unstoppable telekinesis, lift something the size of a tank, but that's your extra stuff. Okay, so yeah, essentially what you would probably end up doing is I would allow you to use your master telekinesis to then pull towards
Yeah.
her, towards you.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to
Okay.
have her resist the attack.
No. All
So,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
And then Mitar, you're up.
Smacks, sorry. I think I only go first on my turn. Like I don't get surprise round, just that. So I think the rest of the
So
people
you're
cycle
still at the
and then I
bottom of the
go.
round. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
I
it.
mean, not bottom, but you know,
But like, well, yeah, you still
Because,
already
yeah,
used your
after-
surprise, so you're
before my
next. And then Midas is already gone because we already counted you. What is going on here?
I think it
Okay,
went
there we go.
me,
There
then
we
the
go.
big guy,
That's what we
then
failed.
Midas, then yeah.
Yep. All right, we sorted that out. So yeah, Veiled Seraphim, you're up. You there? Hello.
I was
Lydia?
muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Just
Fine.
checking.
Do I see Max Steele?
No. It's just a bunch
Okay.
of goons with guns and a very big shaved gorilla-looking gentleman over here.
And can I see the car's shadows?
Yes.
Where are they being cast? Which way?
This way.
Which way?
So in front, right here.
So like,
So like you would see them like here, and then here, and then here.
I'm not seeing anything when you do that.
That is weird. Okay, here, here. Oh, I know what's happening.
like
Hold
this
on.
way?
You got the wrong pointer up.
See, this is why I hate it
Here
when
we
you
go.
change every single thing in here, because it's
Yes, they've just changed all the
doesn't
menus, haven't
really-
they?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Here,
It's convenient for
here,
D&D, but
and
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You saw that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So in front of the SUVs is where the shadows are being cast.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, I will teleport myself to this one.
Okay.
And Emily is in the air, so I can't really do anything with that. But with me over there, I will have the shadows eat someone. Go num num.
Oh, so like eat which guy? This one?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
And I will actively make sure I am trying to get cover from the car,
Ooh.
as
Okay.
it is open field.
So the shadows kind of like stretch underneath the SUV, and the guy kind of notices like these like inky claws kind of like make their way slowly up his legs and around his ankles and then his knees and legs. He's trying to like fight him off. He's shooting into the ground ineffectively and gets sucked into the ground, disappearing with just his like hat remaining after that. He's like,
You know what? SUVs have enough space, so I will make sure that she's like under the car.
okay, so you're gonna hide under the car. All right.
Yeah. Have
Nice.
you seen an SUV? They are like
Yeah.
a solid 2 feet off the ground.
We're gonna say you have like half cover because of that.
This woman is a small girl.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so
we
that's
can
your
fit
turn.
there.
We're gonna have the enemies, and then these gentlemen go first. So, the security guards are gonna attempt to take cover behind the vehicle, immediately opening fire on these two gentlemen here. They are going to exchange fire, and Gideon is going to run towards where his sister is, and kind of like try and grab her out of the floating air and carry her over. Midas, are you going to release your grip, telekinetic grip, and let her just fall into his arms, or are you going to try and do it yourself? Just drag her over yourself.
Well, if there's somebody there, then I'll release the grip.
Okay, cool. So Gideon will take this moment to grab onto Emily, catch her in the air, and essentially just kind of like move her back to this zone here. And then the gentlemen are going to start shooting. Now, these two guys are preoccupied by the security guards. This guy's going to come around seeing a girl go under the SUV, and he's going to try and grab you from underneath it. You're going to roll your physique versus his fight.
All right.
So he's kind of like pawing at your like leg to kind of drag you out from under the SUV. These guys. Okay. Yeah, you got a 1. So you managed to like kick him in like the jaw as he's trying to grab at you, and he is ineffectually unable to do anything about it. These gentlemen will move forward, and they will start opening fire on you, Matar, or you, Midas.
Okay.
So they're using their, not their fight, but this is going to be shoot versus your athletics. So you have to roll athletics for
Oh
this.
God. Athletics. Yeah, machine. Did I have? Oh no, I've got physique, not athletics. So it's going to be mediocre.
Okay.
1. Hey.
It just so happens the first guy got a 0.
All
Second
right.
guy got a 3. So that's
Oh shit.
you're gonna have to roll again versus his 3.
Okay. Oops. Come on. Oh, -1.
That's so that's a shift of 4. So you would
Yeah.
fill in physical box, stress box 3, and 1.
Okay.
You haven't taken any
That's physical.
consequences yet, but you did take some stress from that.
Yeah. Ow.
All right, and then these two gentlemen are going to attempt to assist their large shaved gorilla friend by shooting at you, Matar. So,
Alrighty.
yep,
So athletics again, right?
yep, athletics for this.
So 2 rolls because 2 attacks or 1 would be enough.
Roll one at a time. So we're gonna roll for one first, and then we'll roll for another next.
Okay.
Yep, so this is the first attack. You got a 4,
Number
easily dealing with that, and then roll again.
Mm-hmm. He's basically dodging bullets like, Muhammad Ali in boxing, like just moving his
I'm
head left and
picturing
right.
the mask type deal. Where she's like, woo, woo, woo. This guy got a 3, so you're gonna take physical stress of 2. So mark off your 2 stress box.
All right.
And then that is all their turns. Okay, perfect. Now we are up to the big guy.
I think I go first.
No, you don't know because
Nope.
he's not
No,
surprised.
I'm always. That's the thing. I'm always
Oh,
on
you're
the
always-
top of the round. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh,
always
right.
top of the round. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna change you to 4. Just to
Yeah.
keep
It's
that.
easier then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're up.
Okay, so let's make some questions. How do
Yes.
the collaterals work?
Collaterals is anything within your zone typically. So what does your specific collateral say?
The freak show thing. Doing something horrible that they get frightened. I guess.
Oh, so basically like a mental stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually moderate mental consequence.
Moderate mental consequence. Okay. So it won't make them run away, but it will cause a moderate consequence of that. Okay. So let's see here.
I'll drop the text in the.
Yeah, I'm looking at your thing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, if there's a way of breaking enemy morale, yeah, you just call it So,
yeah.
all right.
I can use it here, right?
Yeah, of course. Anyone.
Okay, so basically-
anyone within that zone.
So basically, camera pans in his face, and only his eye in the moment. You dare attack little children, someone at your size. Then you will see fear. And he pulls out the kerosene that he bought the last evening, pours it over the guy, and lights himself on fire and starts laughing like a maniac, and like hops on the big guy. So yeah, I'll be using that.
Have you
Okay.
guys seen what's it called?
I haven't
The
head of that, actually.
Princess Bride.
Oh, yeah.
The princess. He's doing that.
Oh, yeah. Dread Pirate Roberts. I have come for your soul. Okay. Yeah, so you are grappling him. This is going to be a physical attack, so you need to roll your fight, and he will roll his physique.
Okay. Don't they need to roll will again? I mean, that's my action. So would the collateral effect
Well, that's the thing. Like, if
be my action?
we can deal with the collateral in a moment. I want to deal with if you can actually successfully grapple him while on fire.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah. We'll do that first, and then we'll do the collateral next.
So 4.
Okay. Yep. In that case, you managed to stay on, even though he's trying to buck you free. So what I'm going to do is everyone in that zone would be taking a moderate consequence.
They roll will against +2 difficulty, so
they have
they
to
can dodge it.
all roll. Oh, okay. So they have to get a minimum +2 will. I'm just gonna have to check their stats really quick to see if they have anything extra they can add to that. No, they do not. Okay, and they cannot take a moderate consequence. They're just like named unnamed NPCs. So that guy rolled.
Yeah, they
nope.
flee in fear then.
This guy's fine. Nope. 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 Yep. These guys are like absolutely not dealing with this bullshit, and they drive away. There goes your SUV cover, but still, not a bad.
Just on my stomach
job.
looks up at the guy. And I go, hi. You know what? She's gonna take the other guy's hat and put it on while she looks up
Hello.
at him.
Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So yeah, and then this guy has to roll as well. He also doesn't make it, but this time he can actually take a moderate consequence.
Yeah.
So
Vietnam flashbacks he gets with the napalm and all.
right. What he's going to do is he's going to start to panic because he's got someone who set himself on fire and jumped onto his back. And,
In a chokehold. Or
yeah,
at least
pretty
trying.
much. So he is. I'm going to call it. It's a mental consequence. So blinded with fear. I'm going to give him that as a moderate. He's not thinking straight. He's going to probably start running around just like haphazardly, not paying attention to anything, just trying to get you off him.
Okay.
So now that he is that, he is going to I'm going to see if he manages to concentrate, but he's going to get a -2 to that because of what you're doing. And he got a -4, so he's definitely not going to do that. Instead, he's going to run straight into his remaining goon and trample him while he's trying to get you off of his back. This guy obviously didn't have time to move and got smushed into the ground, essentially.
Yeah, Mitter is all the time laughing like a maniac while burning.
Great.
And he's probably trying to bite the guy, too.
In the meantime, Gideon has his eyes over Emily, or is at least trying to, but she's trying to take the hands away, and she's just going like, cool. All right. Midas, you're up.
Right. I'm going to move to zone 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack the SUV to turn it on its roof.
Okay, so just flip it over.
Yeah. So, unstoppable telekinesis. You can use your powers to lift something up the side of the tank and hurl it, destroys an obstacle, so I can flip it over.
Okay,
So
so you're
it'll
just
be-
flipping it over. You're not hurling it anywhere.
I'm not hurling it, I'm just rolling it. It's just useless then, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. So we're going to say that this is incapacitated at that point.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to be driving away in this.
No.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. So with that, Veiled Seraphim.
All right.
Run away!
She looks up at the big man, kind of smiling, wearing the hat of his now fallen comrade,
Mm-hmm.
and stands up and bows before doing literally the sorry kid thing and teleporting behind him and tries to, and then rolls the fight.
Nothing
Okay.
personnel.
Yeah, nothing personal, kid. +8 to that. I forgot to click on adding modifier.
Okay, I didn't see it in the chat, so I don't think you rolled it.
Oh, I guess not. Give me a second.
Is your okay? Yeah, that would do it. So, what exactly do you do this guy? So you teleport behind him and do what?
Just let his own shadow consume him.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So you suplex him into the shadows.
he points his pistol at your head, and you're just like, "Sorry, kid." And then immediately the shadow comes up, puts both hands on his shoulders, and he turns in terror just before he also gets sucked into his own shadow and leaves behind his hat.
Does he also leave a gun? I'll take the gun.
Yeah, the gun would immediately drop to your feet as well.
Great. I'm taking the gun.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna go to the enemy. Obviously, nah, fam, I'm out. He just starts running. He's just not happening. Um, okay,
You're
and you.
heroes, right? I didn't never said that. We said heroes
Yeah.
had to be good. I meant nice.
Fine. And then yeah, so Mitar, your turn. You're still holding
So
on
while
tightly.
he's like
Mm-hmm.
hanging over and basically said, "Ah, my friend, you're yelling a bit too loudly. I guess your mouth needs to be welded shut." And he pulls out the blowtorch.
Oh my god.
You know.
You're gonna have a hard time doing that while grappling this guy. I'm telling you that right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah, I'll try still.
Okay, so you take out this acetylene blowtorch and try to weld his mouth shut while
Yeah.
grappling him. This is going to be a -4. So
All right, what do
roll,
I roll?
roll your fight.
So -1.
Yeah, -1. You attempt to, but you immediately fall off on your back while he's running around. And yeah, so that'll be your turn. This guy, seeing that all of his compatriots have basically abandoned him, also makes a beeline straight through the streets of the city and disappears. If you want, you could chase him, but essentially combat is over at this point.
Mm.
Yeah, at this point, Mitar figures out that being on fire is probably a painful thing, so he's gonna start rolling around screaming.
Yeah,
Why did I do this?
third-degree burns have already begun forming on the skin. For sure.
Tuesday here.
Are you flameproof or something?
Oh no, he definitely took a moderate physical consequence from this.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to run over him and roll him around on the grass and put him out.
Yeah.
Okay, Smack, so what do I write down? It's
30
mild because regeneration, but
Well, it's going to be moderate for now. So it's going to be
okay.
second-degree burns. But at the end of the session, it'll just be like scar tissue, and then when we restart next session,
So
it'll be
yeah,
gone. So, yeah.
I'm rolling you about in the mud, where because there's a football field and I've
Yeah.
played a game of football, it's covered in mud.
Yeah.
And I'll be shouting, "I thought you were flameproof."
I am. It just takes a long time to be. Oh,
Oh my
Where are
god!
they?
Oh my god!
okay, did
That's
we
pretty
win?
funny.
Right.
Yes, we sort of won. I didn't realize it hurt you so much.
We'll swing.
Well, I think we're useful there.
Yeah,
Spin the gun over as she kind of teleports behind Midas.
Ah,
So,
where
what
did
the
you come from?
That's a way. The car moved, so that kind of sucked.
Oh yes.
we can sell it for scrap parts. I have a friend here, and oh,
Well,
what I
it's probably
feel
not that much
chills.
damage to it.
You're lacking of skin.
I don't.
Yes.
I will need it actually. Oh,
You
okay.
look
Go
like
steal.
a lich.
Go steal catalytic converter before someone else takes it. Oh,
I can flip it. I can probably flip it back onto its wheels. It probably still works.
it does. Oh, great. We have a new vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So the roof is kind of caved in a bit.
Yeah.
The
Nothing, a bit
sunroof
of-
is busted for sure. But yeah, aside from that, it looks drivable.
This
Smacks.
seems like a terrible idea.
Smex, I want to use my background as master of all possible trades, probably including the doing the chassis for cars and stuff like that. Does it look like it
you're
will
in
be cheaply
condition
fixed?
to do that?
Hold
Don't we
on.
need to get me to a hospital?
No, I'll be fine.
What?
Did I ever
It's
tell you
cute.
I went to a
Crispy.
concert like this?
You look like a fried egg.
Yes, it'll just smell bad. Don't worry, I'll take a bath. It will hurt like hell, but tomorrow I'll be fresh and ready to go.
What? Okay, I'm looking at your character sheet. I don't see anything that says you're like a master of like.
Aspects.
Oh, master of all
Master
trades.
of all
Here we go.
trade.
Painter,
Painter,
carpenter, plumber, locksmith,
locksmith, electrician,
shepherd.
shepherd,
Oh my
car
God,
mechanic.
shepherd. All right.
Everything included.
So you're basically a handyman of multiple
Yeah.
trades. So we're gonna say that you're gonna attempt to fix what exactly?
To make it like to kickstart the car,
It's just gonna
Okay.
flog it or something.
and
Um.
see if I can find like cheap parts eventually
Well, the
to
keys
fix
are
the roof.
in the ignition. It was running the whole time. It's a
Oh,
miracle it
beautiful.
didn't just explode when you flipped it. But hey, that's movie magic for you.
Mm.
It's very
I
Hey.
convenient.
mean, it probably won't explode in real life too when you
Well,
just flip it, but
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, all
Yeah,
you
yeah.
really did is flip it. The keys are in the ignition. It's still running. It's just the roof has been caved in, so you might have to duck a little bit. But
okay, we'll make
Right.
this cabriolet. So yeah, probably gotta remove the roof.
yeah, a convertible
And
Okay.
SUV.
Yes. One of us needs to go back to Reginald and explain to him that we saved his daughter.
Oh, we can go right away. Children, do you want to ride? Oh, you have your own vehicle.
Oh well, yeah,
Oh,
like
right.
the security people will have put the kids in the vehicle that they came with, and they will meet you back at the Regency Estates.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Beautiful. I just need to buy some yogurt for my burns.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's gonna smell
You
something
just
awful.
apply some cold yogurt to your skin, it works charms. I do it all the time when I get sunburns.
Indeed.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a traditional medicine.
Is it like plain yogurt? You don't want fruit yogurt or anything?
Not really, no. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Mm. We can stop off in the supermarket on the way.
Right. Just one of you need
They
to
do
go in
have
because they'll
afterburn
probably
at
kick me out.
supermarkets, you know.
Mm?
Nah, yogurt works the job, and it's cheaper. You gotta be economic in this economy.
Mm-hmm.
She
course.
just kind of like fixes her hood a bit as she says, Do you want something to cover up?
I'll be fine. Fresh breeze kinda helps the wounds.
I'm imagining just like a guy that looks like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Probably
Yeah.
no mustache and beard now.
no, that's all burnt away.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Too bad my regeneration skills don't work that good on hair.
So
But
you
oh well.
lost your facial hair.
Oh, it hurts my soul. But I did a honorable deed here.
Yeah.
Hopefully. What
Yeah,
happened while I was burning? I couldn't really see much. I was, busy.
On fire.
That.
Okay. Well, yes, we'll quickly stop off, slather him in yogurt, as he desires, and head back to Reginald's with yogurt man.
I'll wait you outside, of course.
No, I want to bring you in. I want to show what sacrifices we've made.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah, we can do the insurance. Demand the payment. Sure.
Look
Okay,
at the
let's do it.
sacrifice we made for your daughter.
Of course.
I am not
Reginald.
his daughter.
No, you're not. Emily is.
Yes.
We didn't sacrifice. He didn't make the sacrifice for you, I'm afraid. He made it for Emily.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys head back to the Regency Estates,
Mhm.
and you show up with Mitar still smoldering a little. You see
Yeah.
a little bit of smoke coming off
Top
of
of
his
his head.
back. Reginald will be taken quite aback from it. It's like, my God, man, what happened to you?
We were saving your daughter,
This-
and I
we were
guess I
saving
fell
your
in a
daughter, yes.
heat of battle, if you know what I mean.
He does mean it literally.
Well, such sacrifices should
Apparently,
not
he'll get
be
better.
in vain. And Emily will run up to like her dad and kind of like hug onto him, and he was like, "Dad, that was awesome. This guy lit himself on fire. It was fantastic. It was so cool." And he's like, "Pardon?"
It was an accident. No,
Well, that was his
It
mode
worked.
of attack. It
It
worked.
worked.
You can't. you can't argue that it didn't work. It worked.
Uh,
Uh,
It amazes
Sarah
me
just
now.
kind of shrugs. It's like, I'm starting to get used to this. At least from him gesturing to my toe.
Right, but my friends also managed to help save your daughter while I was distracting the apparently big, fat guy wanted to abduct her, but I was there in time. Well, we were
Yeah,
there in time.
I'm just a bit concerned that we didn't see Max Steele there. That implies that he's still hanging around waiting.
yeah, you're
So I
not.
don't think this is over yet.
You were kind of given the impression that Max Steele was not going to be the one kidnapping the daughter. It's possible that he
Uh,
was doing some other task that you're not aware of, or the
mm,
conversation that you had with Abby suggested that they were planning an attack on the headquarters of the neighborhood watch. So most likely he's there,
mm,
or at least has done something there, and sort of
right.
left it up to like maybe
Well,
some other third party.
right. Well, in that case, we better get back to the neighborhood watch.
Okay. Well, before you go, obviously Reginald is going to be fairly happy with you protecting his daughter, and he will
Mm-hmm.
give you each, we'll say, $250.
Was a bit more than
Cheapskate. All right.
that. Yeah.
How much specs would the blowtorch and kerosene cost?
Like I don't know, $45 maybe.
Bloody hell. Okay, so 210.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Oh,
how
when I
much?
send
How
this
much you
back
say is given?
home,
How much you say was given? 200 or 250?
250 each.
250.
Hmm.
Okay.
all right, folks, it's on me to, to celebrate this by buying us a roasted pork. I know the guy. It's my
Well,
cousin Spasui from back
actually,
home. He has.
you you kind of smell a roasted pork actually, and
That's why I
yogurt.
wanted to eat it. It fell into my
It
appetite.
reminded you.
The smell of
Right.
himself makes him hungry.
Yeah.
I could
You're
go
a
for some
strange
roasted
man,
pork.
Mika.
It smells delicious in here.
Ah, reminds me on spit roast we made 15 years ago.
Oh my
You do
god.
worry me slightly, Mika. But let's get
I
back to the
no, he's just one of you. He reminds me of the orcs of home.
orcs. You have orcs
Yes,
at home.
What are those? Is this some
the-
sort of video game place?
no.
Daughter, you need to stop playing games and find a boyfriend. You know, if you imagine orcs being a real thing.
You
Oh my
hear
god.
inside your head Matarsh like, I'll marry the Losh. Purr.
I know, Grandpa, in your times things were different, but no.
I mean, listen, I will not be objectified by a dead guy.
Party pooper.
But
By the way,
no,
Grandpa,
I said I'm not from this world. We've been over this.
Oh, that was
yeah,
weeks
right, I'm
ago. I
not from
remember
this world either. I'm from Europe.
Oh my god.
that. Oh, so am I.
Oh, so we're other worlders.
We're neighbours.
Neighbors, yes.
Yes, we're neighbours.
Distant,
Yes.
far off fantasy
Yes.
land of Slovakia.
Avalon. When the two idiots go ahead, she will conjure a shadow pillar to like hit her head once on it and then walk away.
Do you know, Mitar, sometimes when I'm close by you, I can hear a Scotsman.
Yeah, for some reason my grandpa speak in that weird language.
Strange.
I don't know why. He was he never spoke a word of English, but apparently when I started getting visions, he switched to English and I had to learn it to understand him.
Oh, that's quite useful.
Yeah, it took me some time. And he wouldn't stop annoying me in my head, so...
Asked the
Ah.
laddie if he'd like to have a pint of Guinness with me. Seems like a cut of a jib.
How about plum brandy?
Blah! You have horrible taste in alcohol.
That's what I thought of it. He is not my grandpa, he's an imposter. By the way, I remember now. Smix, can I use visions to see if those people will do any similar attacks soon? Anytime soon.
Oh right, you want to use your once per day DM
Yeah.
Hinterino.
Mm.
Attack again soon.
What say, Grandpa?
Looks like you scared the shit out of them. They might be just regrouping.
You're right, Forest Scotsman. I think they won't
Was
provoke
there
us anytime soon. Well,
Come on, we got to get back to base because Max Steele may well be having a go at the neighborhood watch.
probably, but then again, he might not get reinforcement from these guys, so... But we should
Well,
still check.
hopefully not. Hopefully not.
I don't
Mind
know
you,
if I would be of any use considering, well, Mitar is very much a close range psychological warfare person, and I just do the teleporty and the shadow thing, and he was able to take me out in one hit.
yes, I can
Hmm.
deal with things from a distance.
Right. Well, I cannot die
I'm
as
not
long
really
as
sure
I
what to do
live.
apart from that. Yeah,
So,
you're not. You're in no fit state to drive. You're covered in burns and yogurt.
right.
And you'll make a mess on the seats, but they're not our seats, so I don't care.
I believe I can fight him as long as, someone can pull me out when I get, unconscious and, really injured. I can regenerate slowly. But,
I might be able to.
right, as long as I live, I'll be fine. So just take me out when I don't seem to be able to fight.
Hmm.
But yeah, I can fight him. What a man of metal. That's why I bought this blowtorch for a meager price of $29.99.
Yeah, I think the bloke will take a long time to work on him.
Right,
She's
I
gonna.
didn't use it properly.
We are probably going to need some like highly evolved acid or something corrosive that can work instantaneously against metal rather than a blowtorch.
Well, I would go for the rocket launcher, but I don't think we can get one easily.
What about
Not
electricity?
legally, no.
Electricity can work.
Pass electricity through him.
We can buy an accumulator and then, you know, connect it to me and then to him, but, I don't think I can survive that if I don't have my abilities.
No, you won't.
Right, well, I guess
We'll
we can
think
try
about
with buy an accumulator. My cousin sells them cheap, so we can buy there.
that. I think we need to get there now.
Right, onward then.
Yes.
Oh, спасує! You have those
We'll improvise.
accumulators.
We'll improvise it. It'll be fine.
It will always will.
What could possibly go wrong? So, to the neighborhood watch. Hey. Home sweet home.
Indeed. Don't need proper music here, but in time they will learn.
You see smoke billowing from the warehouse, and it is like engulfed in flames. There's already at least 2 fire trucks there trying to put the flames out. And yeah, like it doesn't look like it's going to be saved for certain. Like they've burned the place down basically.
Well, it's
Okay.
been evacuated.
Has
So
it been
we help
evacuated?
the
That's what
evacuation.
matters.
Yeah, you guys did give them the hint that they may be
right.
attacked. So Abby was in the process of getting what they could out and all the people before the attack happened.
This is going to be
Can
one of the cases where they contact us, dear.
And where is Poirot when you need him to rain onto the fire? Horrible.
Right?
can
I
I
s-
sort of do a mental scan thing to see if there's anybody stuck in there?
So you don't feel like there's anything there. Nothing like organic, we'll say, that was in the warehouse. It looks like everyone got out fine. So
That's right then.
your ability to like at least warn them ahead of time definitely helped. Otherwise, there might be a lot
Yeah.
more dead people than they could have been.
Mhm. Yeah. But apparently there's no dead people, so that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys did good there. I will say that you guys get a phone call, and it looks like it's Abby's number. When you answer,
Hmm.
she says that if you guys turn into the news this evening, you're gonna see yourselves probably on the news. There's April O'Donnell's kind of reporting on what happened in the soccer field, but aside from that, she says everyone got out safely. There was no one left behind. They lost a lot of equipment that could have been valued to them, but nobody lost their lives. So she was glad that you guys were able to figure that out, or at least give them that heads up. She does say,
Right.
though, that because Max found this place, which is not a well known place, they must have a mole in the
Mm.
NHW. And she says that she is going to need your help to find out who this is. She says when Phantom Bite gets up and running again, he will send you profiles of all of their newest arrivals over the past 6 months. Meantime, she needs you to find Emily
Is Phantom
Gideon to make sure that they're safe. She doesn't know if you guys already done that, so she just says, "Hey, have you
Yeah.
found Emily and Gideon? I heard there was going to be an attack on them."
Yes,
We
I'm
did
sorting
that.
that out.
It's safe.
Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, so they're both back
I
at
mean,
home.
this guy's covered in yogurt. How can you not believe him?
Oh wait, you tell her that
This,
Mitar
this
covered
guy's
himself in
covered in
yogurt?
yogurt. He's telling the truth.
Oh, okay. You just hear like a few seconds of silence. She's like, "Okay, anyway, um, if you guys want to meet Phantom Bite back at the Salisbury house, he's gonna get the information that you guys have and try and help you find out who this mole might be. He's gonna give you the list."
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many people know? How many people know where Phantom Bite is?
Oh, this is like another safe house. So the only people that would
So it's well
know.
known.
Okay, yeah. So the only people that would know would be anyone in the NHW. Outside of that, nobody else would know or suspect.
I think we need. I think we need to find him a new place
Uh,
because if there is a mole, nowhere is safe.
yeah, she says that she's gonna try and see if she can find places for other people, but right now she's kind of tied up in finding safe houses for the ones
Mm.
that have already been displaced. She's gonna
Oh,
need you
I'm
guys
don't
to
going.
kind
worry.
of.
I'm. Mm,
Don't
There you
worry
go.
about the us. I have a part
Yeah, I live with Poirot.
the gentleman can use.
Okay. And
Okay. I'm
she
going to.
says that if you
I'm.
guys, if there is an issue, you can also let her boyfriend know who is the line cook there as well. And she says he can take care of things if it gets a bit hairy too.
Right, right. I need to watch quiz, so I can't watch the news, but alright.
Try and keep the information where the safe houses are kind of compartmentalized so that the word
Uh,
doesn't get around too quickly.
yeah.
Because otherwise, if there is a mole, if the mole knows where all the locations are, it can just put those out again.
Right. So that's why
Well,
she
I
wants you to
guess.
find them all first and take care of them. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
so if they
In the
find
in the
new
meantime,
places, yeah.
yes.
So
Okay,
yeah, that
detective
is
work.
what Abby is planning on doing. She's not going to be telling
All right.
anybody anything more than they need to know. So essentially, like anyone she's relocating herself, she's just going to tell them go here. She's not going to tell anybody else except that person where to go.
Right. Okay.
And then she will contact them when things have kind of like calmed down.
Right. Right.
So how do we find that mole? Anybody has idea?
Well, she's getting us a list of.
Yeah, Abby already
really
said she's
relatively new.
having Phantom Bite put together a list of suspicious people that would have joined in the last 6 months. She figures that's enough to go back on, just to kind of like create a short list of like who joined recently, because they haven't had an issue up until this point.
So they're making a list that they will check it twice to know who has been naughty and others nice, right?
Yeah, she's literally Santa Claus.
And she's coming to them.
Yeah, I think it's just who's new.
Well,
We should go to Phantom Bites just in case anything happens.
Well, Phantom Bite is a kid too. He will most likely, if he has to, just stay at home. He won't come to the Salisbury house because he's got
Right.
school during the day, and he usually just spends most of his nights, in the basement of the Salisbury house, kind of like helping out a bit where he can. But
Yeah.
at
the
this point,
kid can
he's just like,
handle itself.
yeah, he's just, if he has to, he'll just stay at home. He'll just go to school, stay at home, or stay at home the whole time.
She
Well,
Shay
I'm just worried about it.
will offer her two party members two of her keys. This one is in the downtown area behind a deli, and this one is upstairs in a tailor shop close to 9th Street.
Do you have the resources for that, though?
I have a solid resource.
A resource?
I have one rank in it.
Okay, if you have one rank, you'd have like maybe one place, not.
Never mind.
Yeah.
She will give them the keys.
It's like, hold on a second. This one is actually for my safety deposit box. Here you go. This is.
The rest are for when I have to go visit my partner, and you don't need to worry about that. And I do have a boyfriend, fucker.
I'll steal that to my grandpa.
What?
Is he in your mystical country, or is he in this world?
He's from here.
Mm.
I mean, daughter, if he's Hungarian, I would not advise. They're not the best people.
Oh, he's Italian.
Worse.
Disclaimer for
Prerogators.
those who may be listening on this YouTube channel that I will be posting this. Hungarians are wonderful people, and I do not.
Exactly, so are Italians. And
So
this
are
is
Italians.
just merely a satire and a parody.
This is just a satire and parody of the following races.
Oh,
We mean no
Often
disrespect
getting quite a
to
collection
the wonderful Hungarian people.
absolutely.
Please don't
This
get
is
me
just a
started.
parody of
Right.
nationalism that is rampant.
God damn it, I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer at the
my
beginning
God.
of this. It's like the opinions and discussions of the following individuals are not of the posters or creators' actual beliefs. Thank you for
They are
listening.
quite the opposite of them.
I mean,
Seraphim, where actually are you from?
Avalon.
Avalon.
Yeah,
Mm.
not like I said, literally not of this world.
Oh, that's Slovakia. I understand. Yeah, it's fine. I heard of that place there. We went to
Twitches her eyebrow again.
the televisor factory to manufacture them back when I was young.
Well,
They paid well.
I didn't even know what a bloody television was when I arrived here.
Well,
Do
they
you want to
didn't
know
have the best
exactly
footage.
what happened? Do you want to know exactly what happened? I was minding my own business, working on a hit, and then all of a sudden, a big old ball of the sky appeared underneath my feet, and then I was here. And then
I
I
mean-
worked for an ugly-ass witch who has a robot mecha house, and it is fucking insane.
Yeah, sounds like Germans abducted you. I feel sorry.
I came over here by jet.
I stowed away
You
at
mean
the
the
boat.
hollowed-out dragon skeletons?
Daughter, I understand you're distressed, but I think you
Sounds
need
like
to
a
have some rest. Let's go to your place. You have drink there.
Yes, I have drink there.
Proper drink, of course.
I don't
I've still
like
got
hard
some petrol
liquor.
left.
It's
Don't
not
worry, I
petrol.
have one myself. I'll order some pork meat and then we can celebrate our great success.
No.
You
My
hear
Come on.
in your head, Matar, your grandfather's like, I rescind my offer. That lady is a loon.
I agree, Grandpa. Just don't insult anybody.
Let's buy some whiskey.
Ugh. Okay, I'll indulge you this one time.
Yes,
Whiskey
yes,
is
nice bit of
very
whiskey.
good. And
It is very good. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if they can get a
Don't
nice,
get me started.
nice single malt. See if you can keep your granddad happy.
Yes.
It seems like everybody is against me, but I will indulge. A drink is a drink.
Yes, it is
But
a drink.
meat is on me.
It's, okay, so we should go to.
So what are we doing with our new
Attract.
car? Are we selling it or are we keeping it?
we could sell the parts. I mean,
Oh, I
It's
know
rather
a
good.
guy.
It's a nice, expensive car, but it's going to attract attention, and
Snacks, does
it
it
is,
look like it is expensive?
and it's a bit of a
Or,
mess. And it's a bit of a mess.
It's
Like,
it's
you know-
like your standard like SUV. It's probably worth market value. I don't know. We'll say with the damage you've dealt to it, if it needs to be fixed up, probably currently worth 25K. Maybe.
We're selling it so hard.
We're selling it. We're selling it. They've got the old bangers still.
The likelihood of you getting that those like market price, yeah, 25K if it was in good condition.
Snacks, don't worry, I know a guy.
Oh, okay.
I believe I do.
I'm so
I
glad.
have contacts and resources.
Both. Very good.
I think I have a single contact.
I don't have anybody.
The only reason why I am even vaguely well connected is because of boyfriend.
Mm.
Yeah. He's under Schnooky Poo on her phone. With like
Sounds
3
like a
hearts at the
reputable
end, and then
gentleman.
also a pistol emoji.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
Listen, it was
He's-
either Italian
He's
or
an
Irish
underworld
mob,
gentleman,
okay?
isn't he?
Yeah, fair.
No-
And
Don't.
Snooki
No
I'm
offense,
so
all
glad
Irish
you picked
listeners.
Italian because I cannot do Irish. I can't.
I can do Italian.
Just him, he can't do Irish.
Because it's down.
Seriously, what's so hard about the Irish accent?
Because it slowly turns into a Scottish one.
He can do that.
It's
I've
like
heard
my
that.
gay Swede that turns into German. I can't do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Would you
All the
like to
gay
go
Germans
down
then,
the Alps,
like-
go swishy swishy, and eat some chocolate, yeah?
Yeah, that's German.
Okay.
A bit
Are there any
weird
countries
German.
we haven't offended yet?
Yeah.
Australia. We haven't offended Australia yet.
Oh,
Can
God.
you
Damn
believe
right.
now?
Welcome to the land down under. Can't remember the rest of the song.
Yeah. Pretty
There
much.
has to be
Max
a
a
place
block,
we
yeah,
didn't
and you
insult
palm.
yet.
Yeah.
Didn't
okay.
that
Do
band
you-
like go by like Mattress on Fire or something?
One of my favorite jokes
Hmm?
is, why do vampires not travel to Africa?
Because the rain was already blessed.
Yes, they bless the rains down in Africa.
Yeah, yes, of course they are. Yeah.
Good one, good one.
Mm. Right. So I'll get you whiskey. You can all have a whiskey, and I'll give you an extra one for your granddad.
There you go. All right, so you guys head back to the Salisbury house to get yourself a few drinks. Ira will be there. He'll serve them up to you
Aren't
guys.
you going to Lydia's? I mean, Seraphim's.
Oh,
Mm.
I mean, that's up to her.
As she is internally screaming. But hey, she has the spare bedrooms.
You invited us.
They are probably filled to the brim with medieval weaponry, but they are there.
Ooh.
Ooh, we can mock a fight.
Yeah, normally
Can I
people
borrow
use
one of
their
those,
second
daughter?
bedroom in their apartment as maybe like an office or like a place to put their gym equipment. Hers is literally just like maces, long swords, Zweinheindas, and like
Morning Star.
various
Morning
shields.
Star.
Yeah.
It looks like a blacksmith's forge.
hmm How did you manage to get the anvil up all those stairs, I wonder?
It's called teleportation, baby.
Through the
As
wall.
long as you're touching it, it's fine.
Through the
But
shadows.
yeah, like
Okay.
so where her anvil is, you can kind of notice that the ground's kind of sunken in just
it's
a little bit.
Mm.
She had to get a baby anvil. If she got a real one, it would go through right through Mrs. Porter's bathroom shower. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
it's like it's right above like a cart, like a auto shop, so it's
Okay.
not too suspicious.
That's good. Auto
I
shops
want to
have
take one
anvils.
flail from those. It might be useful eventually. And the Morning Star.
And most of the time, auto shops will close down. Like will work within business hours of like
Yeah,
9 to
9 to
5.
5.
So like
Mhm.
you have a solid time, quiet time for like from
Steel
like
forging.
6 to
Oh yeah, we should
yeah.
take the car down
She
to
could
your
definitely
mate
use
to
that
be looked
kerosene,
at.
that acetylene
Alright.
torch that you had, Mitar, for soldering.
You want to know what's funny?
That's possible.
That is the wrong server.
Which server? What?
I was gonna post a picture of her apartment,
Oh,
but
Hmm.
this is the
Mm.
main like living room area.
oh my God, so many plants.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So you're not a cat lady, clearly.
No,
No.
she does have like one solid black cat. She made sure that the plants were safe, but it's like this is as close as a home as I can get, and I don't know how to go back yet.
Looks
I'm
like my
Just like all
grandma's garden.
succulents.
How do we look at that? Sorry.
Oh, it's
Do you-
posted in the Venture City chat.
Ah,
Picture there. Yeah.
Do you have any tomatoes growing here? They're best when hand-picked.
No, mainly just herbs like rosemary, oregano.
Green peas,
I couldn't
beans.
find. I could
Are we
not
outside?
find any like nightingale or night
watermelons.
blossom. No. Yes,
Anything.
I could grow watermelons in here. There's a roof garden upstairs if you wanted that.
He starts scratching his. Well, there's no beard because it's burned. That's
Matar,
an
it is
idea.
out of
Mitar
season.
just like whips out a melon baller. Where are they?
Matar, they are out of season. You shouldn't be growing them in here right now.
That's why you make a.
They would taste terrible if you did.
What's the word for it? Greenhouse. Yeah, you can make a greenhouse and grow them. That's how we do
Well,
it home.
I believe they call this Decor New
your
Age.
entire Deco New Age? What?
All this.
I was
It's
never
like
good
you've
at
got a
school
garden
with
inside.
yards.
It's like it's got a garden inside a house. It's strange.
Yeah. It's just like I said, this is the closest thing I could get to home. So well,
You just see like a
Well.
fairy carrying a very heavy looking water bucket, just like dumping water on the flowers, flittering about.
Oh,
Yeah,
look, a Tinkerbell.
I'm sure you should use a sprinkler or something. You know, they're just going to drown them. Anyway,
Yeah.
I do like this weapon collection.
Yeah, I poached one Morningstar and flail. We might need it.
And off to like a corner,
Yeah, actually,
there's like
the
a
Morning
long
Star
sword
suits you.
stuck in like some sediment rock.
I've heard about this.
She did say she's from Avalon.
Yeah, whoever
I
pulls
did,
this
yeah.
sword from the stone shall be the King of England. I'll try to pull the sword out stone.
Nope. Doesn't budge.
No,
I never
Oh,
wanted to
maybe.
be King of England.
there's
And
better
he's
being
tried
here.
to pull it.
It comes out easily.
Oh
A
shit!
fraud. And he pulls it and puts it back.
He loosened it for you.
It's because you have Sean Connery. I'm sure at one point he
You
had
hear
played Arthur.
you hear like distant faint
Yes, I think he has. Yeah.
trumpets in your head. And Sean Connery,
Oh,
Gotta
well.
stop
and
blowing
then your
horns.
grandfather's just like, "Oh shit."
Round up the lads. The Englishmen are coming.
Oh, I gotta
take
put
the
on my
Highlands.
battle kilt now, you piece of shit. It's like just like colored chainmail, plaid colored
Where's
chainmail.
Willie Wallace when you need it?
He just
No,
kind of
you just
stares.
hear him yell into the background. It's like, Mel, get your sword, they're coming.
If I remember correctly, the sword in the stone was actually was not Excalibur. Excalibur
wasn't, no.
was yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Englishman.
No, the
Excalibur.
actual
Express of
Excalibur
folklore.
was distributed by some
Excalibur was
strumpet in a
from the
lake.
lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, some aqueous tart.
Yep.
Some aqueous tart handing out ironmongery is hardly a
In a
reason
farcical
for.
aquatic ceremony.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hardly
hardly
a
a
way
basis
to
for
elect
forage.
a king. Yeah.
I have.
Mm.
You guys could
Oh help! I'm
stay
oppressed.
Yeah,
in
help
there.
I'm being oppressed. Yeah.
It is a 1.5 bath for when I do have. Yes, I will say indoor plumbing is a bonus. I won't take that for granted.
All right, let's have a look at this list then.
All right. So, Phantom Bite will have sent you a copy of the list.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people don't really stick out outside of one person in particular, who is Gideon. So Phantom Bite will
Gideon?
say, yeah. So Phantom Bite will say, outside of a lot of these people, they're the newest recruits, he would say. But Phantom Bite does say that Gideon joined in the last 2 months, and he's the one that was supposed to get the original suitcase, like the briefcase that you guys stole, but he was taking too long, and he was kind of like humming and hawing. So Abby got impatient, hired you guys to do it, and then because Gideon got mad, Abby suspects that his sort of like revenge was to basically tell on the neighborhood watch and possibly just be the one who gave the information to his father, who in turn gave it to Henry, and then he hired someone to burn down the headquarters. That's kind of like their logic. As
I
to
have
why
a
Gideon
better
got done.
idea.
But why? What's this got to do with kidnapping Emily?
You have no
It's
idea.
simple, you know. It's a good old inheritance issue, you know. You make a problem to your brother or sister or whatever and inherit the old wealth that your father intended to, you know, leave after he passes away. A common problem back home.
Yeah,
We
but
just need to read his
Gideon,
will and rewrite it properly.
Gideon is
Or,
next in line. He doesn't need to get rid of Emily.
oh, really?
You think he
That's
is.
weird.
You're not sure if he's even in the will. He doesn't seem to be a big fan of his father to begin with. You've already noticed that.
Yep, a fraud.
But he did seem
But
rather keen on his sister.
even Americans have these problems.
He liked his sister because he helped her escape.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously, because otherwise we would clobber him into the ground. Now we need to prove that he actually did all of this.
We could just ask the man. I mean, he did see me break box a kickbox thing, so
Yeah.
Oh, but
and then
okay.
inhale
If
it. So
Gideon,
we could
Under
go
threat of
with-
torture.
if Gideon is a part of the group, what's his superpower?
You don't know, even if he has one.
So, what's he doing in this group then?
Supposedly he wanted something of the group. Abby hasn't really elaborated, as to what that favor might have been. But just from thinking about like he was responsible for getting something for the neighborhood watch and failed at it. It probably means that Gideon wanted something from the neighborhood watch. They gave him a task and he didn't do it.
I wonder what he wanted from the neighborhood watch then.
We need those informations.
Because it's not adding up at the moment. I don't know
It's
because the
convoluted.
GM didn't make enough plans, or because yeah. Yeah, there's one game I GM'd. I left an enormous hole in the plot so wide open I didn't even notice it until I read the thing out, and I thought, oh shit,
Yep.
I'm
It's
pretty I'll get this
some
up.
things that kind of need to be filled in for you to figure out what's going on exactly. But it
Yeah,
seems like Gideon seems to be the first person to start with if you are
Ooh.
looking to figure that out. Also, what I will say is while you guys are discussing this information, there is a news report that flashes up on your phones, and it kind of connects you to the Instabook on your phone app, and it pops up with a short video report, and it shows a woman reporting in front of a soccer field. And this is April O'Donnell, who is from the local news organization. And this is what happened. So this is what she says. This is April O'Donnell reporting live at Acorn Park. A mere hour ago, a brazen attack was recorded by a local bystander between several armed men and a group of yet unknown superpowered individuals. The TV then flickers to like a shaky phone recording of the fight between you guys. Specifically, it kind of zooms in on when Veiled Seraphim had this man get swallowed by a bunch of inky black hands, and his hat just like flopping onto the soccer field with him disappearing underneath. Says the battle was fierce, and although there was some damage to the surrounding area, and it flashes over to Mitar on fire on the guy's back, running around screaming.
Oh, that's me.
Only minor injuries were sustained by the innocent pedestrians caught in the crossfire. Based on witness accounts, it seems several of these superheroes were also present at the attempted alien invasion only a week ago, and the recording zooms into several of the same superheroes fighting the aliens from the previous week. As for the armed men, they were easily dispatched by the super team, and the locals are beginning to call this new team of superheroes the Venture City Avengers. Back to you, Tom. And
That stupid name.
the TV then goes back to the anchor Tom, who also mentions that there was a large warehouse fire in Rakuru Heights. The building was burned to the ground, and the local firefighters believe the cause was a gas leak. However, while sifting through the debris, an underground shelter was discovered, and police are currently investigating who may have been living down there at the time and what really caused the fire. So far, no witnesses have come forward with information.
That's everything we knew already. Other than the stupid name they gave us. We need to really think of the name.
Venture City Avengers. We need to come up with something better than that.
Of course.
We don't avenge
Are we
anybody,
going
I
to
think.
start making t-shirts or something for our new name?
Oh, we can sell that for good money, you know.
Oh my god.
You guys would be direct competition to the Terrific Trio, which is the current corporate-backed super team that have a lot of money behind them.
We can make even more money. Especially if we do the tax evasion.
We are not.
Super tax evasion.
I'm already.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the big team probably already does it.
I have an idea. We can declare ourselves as a religious group. That's how we don't need to pay taxes. Right? That's how it works here.
No, you should
Throws
probably get.
herself onto her couch
You should
and puts a
probably
pillow
get in
over her
contact
head
with
as
the
she
balance.
screams into it.
You should probably get in contact with the balance sheet bandit. He's pretty good at cooking books.
Beautiful. We'll call him in.
Like
Balance
it's a
sheet,
real
it's
solid
better name than we've
scream.
got. It's a better name than what we've got.
The good old Terrence tax fraud.
Hmm.
But I like the apartment. It's a very nice one.
Yeah, it's
It is
nice.
I'm
nice.
sorry.
Yeah, it's
Ignore
nice.
me.
Yes.
Just don't light yourself on fire.
Please do
No.
not burn anything in here.
Don't worry, plants burn not that well easily. And I'm still regenerating
are?
from the last one.
So how's your regeneration going?
He pokes at one of his burn marks. Does it hurt?
He's got burn
Oh.
scars right now. So you've gone from second degree to just like body scars. So that'll be your minor.
All right.
I think you should take a shower now and remove the. I don't think you need the yogurt anymore.
All right, I will.
Yeah, he
Probably
was sitting
smell
on
like
the
a
couch
ghost.
the whole time, covering your couch. in
Yeah,
just
I'm just
warm
worried about all these
yogurt.
flies.
I
I'll be
assume
right
you put a
back.
towel down prior to that.
Yeah, she would have a towel, and actually she'll probably take out like saran wrap and wrap up her couch with her shadows.
Shadows will
they-
not prevent anything.
Don't worry,
No,
if you're
but the plastic will prevent it from like getting
Oh, yeah.
worse.
The plastic would.
but daughter, don't worry. In case your couch gets ruined, I have a best couch purveyor in the region. We'll call him soon.
She will stare at them and glare.
It just fits the ambient, you know. It
You're
looks
not
like
paying rent for this building. You will not get it dirty.
all
Mitar,
right. I have
you do
good
realise that now people think you're like a human torch or something.
Oh no. Well, I only burned once, so you know.
Yeah.
You hear a yell from the ground floor, Mitar, and you poke your head out the window, and it is your cousin, with a baby grand piano. It's like, "Hey, cousin, is this the right place?"
Correct one, Nicola. Up the stairs.
No!
In.
Yes, of course. We're coming up. I will set up the pulley system immediately.
All right, all right.
Oh my god, I do not have the space for this.
Don't worry, daughter. It is the finest furniture of Austria.
It's not furniture. It's a baby grand piano.
Well, it can count as
Oh.
furniture.
It's
You
a
hear-
large piece.
You hear some beeping, and then there's this like forklift kind of like backing into like the sidewalk. And your cousin is kind of like waving it, and it hits the brick side of the building. And it's like, it's good.
It's good. Just a bit left.
You're paying for those damages.
Of course, daughter. I will pay it. We're not paying it. We're running away as soon as we do this. Come on, go, go,
So
go,
you
go, go.
want? She will happily grapple them with her shadows.
I'm joking, daughter. Of course I will pay it. You know, I wouldn't do that to my family, right? I never screwed up anybody, right, Nicola?
You hear yelling from the ground floor apartment below you, Vilseraphim. Your elderly neighbor was like, "My begonias! They've trampled my babies!" And your cousin's like, "It's okay, ma'am. It's fine. We are professional. We fix.
They're
we fix."
marigolds. I may not know what my flowers are, but I know a bitch when I see one.
Yep. They're petunias. They're marigolds.
You're right, they are marigolds.
Oh boy. All right, so congratulations on inheriting a new baby grand piano.
Woo!
What was your guys' plan next to go? I'm assuming to meet up with Gideon, maybe give him a quick torture, possibly some
We're superheroes. We're not that much of a villain
Okay,
yet.
fair enough. So no waterboarding.
Probably.
Okay, good to know.
Where's the money,
I
Lebowski?
just need to know what kind of background image I need to download. Are we going into like a dank basement apartment with like a
What we
torture
could do is bring
devices?
up here.
Yeah.
What we could do is bring up here, and I'll play Cole Porter on the piano.
Oh God.
And Mitar would follow on the accordion. So no, I think what we could do
I get
is
no
like
kick from cocaine.
And I am not paid. I'm not paid for hosting you two, by the way. I
oh,
need to
daughter,
point this out.
you know how back home we never refuse a guest, right? You surely know the manners.
You're gonna have to pay for her next therapy session.
We will be the therapists.
How does our presence make you feel? Screams into pillow. Ah, interesting.
Don't worry,
Right.
daughter. A fresh air
Idiot.
and a good drink will fix every problem you have.
My suggestion is that we head over to the Irish pub to talk with them.
With Gideon, that would be smart. Or we can,
Gideon?
you know,
What's Gideon doing in an Irish pub?
well, we need to.
What am I
ask
doing
him-
here? I move us there because it's very much similar to the Celtic circles.
It's Irish fusion.
Mm.
Yeah. It's haggis wrapped sushi.
Don't.
The thing is,
And also,
think
haggis
Gideon.
is Scottish.
It's pork
Scottish.
rinds, but like deep fried in tempura batter.
God. Right, so basically we need to, talk with the Gideon and see why he did all the things that we are suspicious of him. So I think we can get that information by getting a password for his phone and then see his messages. We just need to trick him by calling him to, to a bar, for example.
do we know his phone number?
Well, we can probably find a way to
Ooh.
call him in.
Oh, what's the name must have it because he's a contact.
So who's the contact?
Woman in charge of
Abby. Or
the home. Yeah,
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 Neighborhood
Abby.
Watch is
Abby?
Abby.
Yeah.
Yep.
neighborhood watch. Yeah,
yeah, she can give us the number.
she must have his phone number because he's a member of the neighborhood watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm. He is a member of the neighborhood watch. I'm getting
He
getting
is.
this right.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So yeah, that's the general idea. What you're gonna do next is just to head over to Gideon and maybe try and get his cell phone information.
Yeah.
I mean, Phantom should be able to help you with that. I mean, he's a hacker, so
Yeah, exactly. And we can
if you can get the phone, he can find the messages if there are any.
yeah, we can stroll through that.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a good plan, guys. So I'm going to leave it here for this episode. I will try and get it up tonight so it's on both the Spotify and the YouTubes. And yeah, we will plan for the next one. So good job. Nobody
Beautiful.
died. Congratulations. And
Awesome.
yeah.
I think one of the guys died. He got trampled.
Okay, just one. It's fine. Well,
And one got sent into Shadow Realm.
well, two. They are forever being trapped in the realm where they are stuck watching Hugh Grant
Yeah.
romantic comedies.
The
So,
eternal
no
damnation.
escape. They're hanging out with the mayor from the last campaign.
Yeah.
He finally has some company. Just like some random like Italians just like plop in. It's like, oh good, you're just in time. My shows are coming on.
You haven't got any shoes.
He's got any shoes.
Is it your head?
Not Bridget Jones again. No.
The second one was just so horrible. Why?
Yeah, sequels are never the same, are they?
No, they never are.
No.
The only decent one was Terminator 2. That's the only decent sequel.
That's true. Yeah,
Mhm.
Terminator 2 was very good.
Yep.
And Mad Max, I think. 2 is much
Okay.
better
Oh,
than 1,
Mad
I
Max
guess.
2, yeah,
Mad Max did, yeah.
that was probably better than the first one. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know my dad likes first one the most, but like second one I can only remember. First one, no idea.
All right. I'm gonna start that recording here.